Good morning, grade 4. A warm welcome to the English class. In the previous class, we started reading the story Lata Mangeshkar, the Queen of Melody. So, Lata Mangeshkar was born on 28th September 1929. She was born as the firstborn child to her parents Shevanti and Pandit Dinanath Mangeshkar. So, Lata started showing her potential in acting and singing from a very young age. And when she was admitted to a good school, she refused going to school after the first day because her teacher wouldn't let her teach songs to other children in her class. She was so passionate about singing. So when her father died when she was just 13, a family friend came to their help. And his name is Vinayak Damodar Karnataki. He had a film company. Its name is Navayuk Chitrapat, and this company gave Lata a start in her singing and acting career. So when the company Navayuk Chitrapat moved to Bombay in 1945, Lata also shifted to Bombay. She also started taking lessons in Hindustani classical music, and in addition to the Marathi songs that she was already singing, she also started rendering songs in Hindi. And when Vinayak Damodar Karnataki died in 1948, Ghulam Haidar, a reputed music director, became her mentor. So we have read the story till here. So all of you please look at the textbook. Let's see the rest of the story. Vinayak Damodar Karnataki died in 1948 and Ghulam Haidar, a reputed music director, became Lata's mentor and guide. He requested a well-known producer, Shashadhar Mukherjee, to give Lata a chance in his film Shaheed. So this reputed music director, Ghulam Haidar, he asked a well-known producer, Shashadhar Mukherjee, to give Lata a chance in his film named Shaheed. Lata has a uniquely melodious voice, Mukherjee. If you give her a chance, you will not be disappointed. So Ghulam Haidar said to Mukherjee that Lata has a uniquely melodious voice. But then Mukherjee dismissed the request. Her voice is too thin, Haidar. But Shashadhar Mukherjee dismissed the request by saying that Lata's voice is too thin. You're making a mistake, Mukherjee. She has a golden voice. Mark my words, a day will come when producers and directors will come to her and beg her to sing in their films. So, Ghulam Haidar reminded Mukherjee that he is making a mistake by not letting Lata sing in his film. Mukherjee did not agree to launch Lata Mangeshkar, and it was Haidar himself who gave Lata her first big break in his film Majboor, and it was released in 1948. So what happened when Shashadhar Mukherjee refused to give Lata a chance in his film Shaheed? Haidar himself gave Lata a chance in his film named Majboor. So this was Lata's first big break in the film industry. So this movie, Majboor, was released in 1948. There was no looking back for Lata after that. Her melodious voice enchanted all those who heard her. Soon producers and directors were lining up to request Lata to sing in their films, just as Haidar had predicted. See, Ghulam Haidar had already warned Shashadhar Mukherjee that one day directors will come and beg to Lata to sing in their films. So that happened for real. After Majboor, Lata became a very busy singer. There was no looking back for Lata after Majboor. Her melodious voice was so enchanting. One of Lata's first major hits was the song Aayega Aane Wala from the film Mahal in 1949. So by now, Lata was singing songs in both Marathi and Hindi. One of her major hits was the song Aayega Aane Wala. This is from the movie Mahal, which was released in 1949. Since then, there have been many unforgettable songs from numerous films. Who can forget the immortal song Pyar Kiya To Darna Kya from the film Mughal-e-Azam in 1960? Who can forget her songs from Pakiza 1972? Lata has recorded over 1,000 songs that enthrall us to this day. Lata's melodious voice was so enchanting, her songs became so popular, and she rendered many hit songs in both Hindi and Marathi. On 27 January 1963, Lata sang the patriotic song "Aay Mere Vatange Logo," which means "O people of my country," in the presence of the then Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. It is said that the song brought tears to Nehru's eyes. So, there is one patriotic song sung by her. It's called "Aay Mere Vatange Logo." The song was sung by her on 27th January 1963 in front of the then Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. She sang the patriotic song so beautifully that it brought tears to the Prime Minister's eyes. The Prime Minister was moved by this song. Lata has also recorded memorable duets with famous singers like Mukesh, Manna De, Mahendra Kapoor, Mohammad Rafi and Kishore Kumar. She has recorded Mirabai's bhajans, Ghalib's ghazals and made an album of Ganesh Aarti as well. So she has sung many memorable duets with the most famous singers of India. And she has also recorded bhajans and Ganesh Aarti as well. So let's continue reading her story. Please turn to the next page. Since 1970, Lata has had many concerts in India and abroad. Her first concert was at the Royal Albert Hall, London in 1974. She was the first Indian to perform there. So Lata was singing songs. Then she was also performing concerts at various places. Her first concert was at the Royal Albert Hall in London, and this was in 1974. So she was the first Indian to perform there. In a career spanning over 7 decades, she has recorded songs for over 1,000 Hindi films and has sung in over 36 regional languages of India. So, Lata Mangeshkar's career, it spans over 7 decades. A decade means 10 years. So, her career spans over 7 decades means it's more than 70 years. So, she has recorded thousands of songs in various languages in India. She has sung in over 36 regional languages of India. She has received 3 National Film Awards, 4 Filmfare Best Playback Singer Awards, and 12 Bengal Film Journalists Association Awards. The Dada Saheb Phalke Award was bestowed on her in 1989. She has also been awarded the Padma Bhushan 1969, Padma Vibhushan 1999 and the Bharat Ratna 2001, India's highest civilian honor. So for the genius musician she was bestowed with 3 National Film Awards. She also received 4 Filmfare Best Playback Singer Awards, 12 Bengal Film Journalists Association Awards, and she got the Dada Saheb Phalke Award in 1989. She got Padma Bhushan in 1969 and Padma Vibhushan in 1999. She also received the prestigious Bharat Ratna in 2001, and this is the highest civilian honor in India. Lata Mangeshkar's melodious voice continues to enthrall us to this day. She has been rightly called the Queen of Melody by her innumerable fans. So Lata Mangeshkar's magical voice still enthralls us, and hence she is called the Queen of Melody by her fans. So children, did you like her story? You have to read the story thoroughly. Then once you have read the story, you can move to the exercise part. So there is the reading comprehension exercise. Here the first section is to write T for true and F for false for the sentences given there. And the next section is read these sentences and answer the questions that follow. So these are questions based on the story. So if you read the story carefully, you can easily answer to these questions in your own words. So the next section is read these sentences and answer the questions that follow. The next one is answer these questions with your elbow partner. The next section is think and answer. These questions are to be answered based on your reading and understanding of the story. You can note down the answers in your own words in your notebook. So the next section is values and life skills. This is about the importance of practice. Sachin Tendulkar has said, there is no glory in practice, but without practice, there is no glory either. We have seen that Lata's perseverance and practice helped her reach the pinnacle of her career as a singer. Discuss in class why practice is essential to become perfect. We say practice makes perfect. So to become something's master, you have to practice it every day. So just think about it, why it is important to practice to become perfect in something. You can note down your thoughts in your notebook. The next section is vocabulary. It says these words are connected to either music or theatre. Insert them in the correct boxes. So you can see there are two boxes given there. One box is for the category music. The other one is for the category theatre. You can see a few words are given along the sides of these boxes. We have to categorize these words which are related to music and write them in the box named music, and then the other words which are related to theatre, those words you have to write in the box named theatre. So children, I hope you are clear with these questions. So please read the story and then do the exercise till where we discussed today. So that's all for today. We'll meet in the next class with the rest of the exercise from this chapter. Till then, bye.